What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So today I need to touch point on something we discussed a little bit yesterday of a random idea, because I'm getting a little bit more serious on this potential idea. The idea of expanding my bust in 1/3 and selling off duplicate characters is the main idea, or at least one right now. So here's kind of the idea. So this is kind of staying the same unless we go with Route 2, which I'll also mention. And I'm going to show you some Photoshops this time so you guys can really gauge how this will look. So let's just say this stays the same. Right there, though, is going to be Mera bust and Mera 1/3. Here will be Aquaman bust, Aquaman 1/3. Now I do have, two Aquamans. I could do this one or that one. Now I do like this one like at least 2 times more than the other one. The costume, the base, the pose, I like it way more. However, this one will match the bust better. But the other one will scale better with J&D Mera being a shorter overall statue. This one will have more presence, which also fits the Aquaman bust better. So I'm really going to have to test which one I like more, and then probably ultimately have to, definitely sell at least one. Leaning towards keeping Golden Suits. Like I said, it's a much better statue. But this one does fit better to the bust. However, the other one fits better to scale with Mera. But yeah, think about that. Aquaman bust, which Aquaman bust is 45 inches tall. It's bigger than Batman Soup. Not as wide, I don't think, as Batman, and as deep, but it's taller, and just overall, it's one of the biggest busts out there. And frankly, I think it looks amazing. But let's just say Aquaman bust 1/3, and then next to Aquaman, I'd want Batman, because Batman's one that recruited him. So that right there. Then in the corner would be Infinity Wonder Woman bust with Wonder Woman on horse. So Wonder Woman on horse right there. Then you do Superman bust, Superman 1/3, and then this. So I already set that up so you can see how that looks. And again, I'll show you Photoshop. So this technically makes so I still have the entire Justice League. However, each of the 4 main League members has a bust with them. And then the remaining are just next to Darkseid. Now, technically, and I think this is a great idea as well, I could sell off those 3. Get rid of Shazam, Flash, Cyborg. And just put Darkseid on that single cube, and then every garage shelf would be bust in 1/3. We'd do Superman 1/3 and bust, Batman probably right here. Yeah, Batman bust in 1/3, Wonder Woman on horse and 1/3 and bust, and then right here, actually I'd probably do Wonder Woman here, Batman there. Then I would do Arthur Fleck, Joker, Prime 1/3 with Infinity Studios bust. And then you would do Harley, so Harley next to Joker, next to Batman. Then it would go Aquaman Mera. So Mera would go here, Aquaman, Harley, Joker, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, end with just Darkseid as the only single character. And again, all these underneath would be sold, and I'd put Marvel there. We would do Deadpool and Wolverine, those 2 with Groot right there. And then underneath here, we would be doing Venom, Spider-Man bust in 1/4, and probably Hulk bust. Expand this out, and then eventually do Bell bust. It'd be Joker, Bane, Batman, Bell bust. Then I have a bust in 1/3 for basically everything. The only 2 characters that would not have a bust with them, I mean, technically this is 1/3 bust, would be Bane and Darkseid. However, we would be getting rid of Cyborg, Flash, and Shazam, and I did absolutely love this Shazam 2 movie. And I need to rewatch the Arthur Fleck Joker movie. I thought it was like a 7 out of 10 when I first watched it. And I like the general look of the character, of course. And we are getting a second movie, which is a big thing for me, But I think that would probably be the best look. But again, I was looking at Big Bad Toy Store, which has both the bust and the 1/3 on sale. With tax, it's about $4,500 for the bust and 1/3, which isn't bad at all, honestly. You're getting the Prime 1 exclusive Joker, the Blitzway one, plus the Infinity bust, and then I'd put a cigarette in his hand. I already have one, because that's the one thing that's truly missing, because he smoked a ton in that movie. And then, of course, you'd have posters behind everything. Which idea do you guys like better? Do you like the idea of A, just keeping the Justice League, this a giant 1/3 wall, B, doing, basically this, So I keep the entire Justice League, although there's no space for Black Adam there, so we'd probably have to cancel him. But then going Trinity, Aquaman, Mera. And then I still technically could get Bellbust. Or we get rid of those three, boom, boom, boom. And that could almost fund the Joker, situation, the bust and the 1/3. I figure it could cover 80% of it. So I might have to fork out a little bit of money to get the Joker 1/3 and bust. However, here's one thing I do think. When I look at like Superman Infinity bust, and then I look at my Justice League 1/3s, I would say it takes 3 Justice League 1/3s to equal just him. That's how good they are. So 3 of those equals 1 of those. So in my mind, if I sell those 2 to fund Aquaman bust, I already have a buyer, then yeah, that's definitely worth it. And if I sold those 3, plus let's say we get Suicide Squad out and an Aquaman, that would obviously fund the Joker bust in 1/3. Now in this scenario, we also do basically have 2 Joker busts and 1/3s and 2 Batman busts and 1/3s. Granted, different universes, different look. But it's definitely, I do like the idea of doing Harley, Joker, Batman, all from kind of similar universes, newer movies, and then obviously Aquaman and Mera. I think that would look really good. I kind of feel like if I'm splitting up my main league, I might as well just get rid of those and get the Joker bus in 1/3. It's in stock. I could have it in a week. And I can already sell those 2. Shazam, I'm sure I could, especially with the new movie out. And we just keep the Dark Side 1/3 right there. And then every garage shelf is a dedicated bust 1/3 with poster and props. That could definitely look freaking amazing. So, and also in this scenario, of course, I wouldn't be getting Steppenwolf or Black Adam. I really do love the Infinity bust. I definitely look at those far more than my statues, I will say. And so, and the bust in 1/3 is the best absolute look. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the Joker movie again, see if I like it more, and see if, I could justify $4,500 or we'll just call it 3 and these and that to, fund it. I definitely like the Prime 1/3. I've always liked it. The bust, I do like the Queen Studios bust quite a bit. It has a really cool diorama in the back. However, the lack of arms, and it's more expensive, it would make me not buy it at all. Plus, it wouldn't match my Infinity display. It's also smaller. So, yeah, I would pass for those reasons alone. Yeah, check out this. I got these Shazam cards from the movie. It's pretty cool, freaking Dark Side. But let me show you the Photoshops real quickly. Alexa, good night. I'm definitely highly considering this, though, because I really do want that Aquaman bust. I think it's amazing, and I think it'd go really good in the display. And we're getting Mera bust, and it's like Aquaman's the only one I don't have. So check that out. So, and then obviously Batman bust in 1/3 here. So the Trinity is no longer on one wall in this scenario. It's like 2 and then 1, which I'm not quite as keen on. I feel like it'd be better just to do Dark Side and then the Trinity instead of those 3. And that's where I get the idea of Joker, Harley, Aquaman, Mera. So, and then, there's Aquaman. And then this is in that situation where I do keep Cyborg, Flash, Shazam, Aquaman, and Mera like that. And that to me looks, gorgeous. Obviously, Batman recruited Aquaman. That to me just looks awesome. Now, I could also technically just keep Harley where she's at and do Joker, Mera, Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. That might be even better, actually, because then it's Jokers on each side of that wall, which could look really cool. And then I do want Batman next to Aquaman because, they showed movies together. And then that would put Mera directly in the middle, and she's probably going to be one of my favorites. I think that would probably even work better, honestly. I do like that idea. Yeah, and look at this. Both are discounted. And when I check out, obviously it adds tax, so it becomes $4,500, but that's not bad at all for what you're getting. And these are both awesome looking busts. Yeah, you literally just put a cigarette in his hand right there. And that'd be really cool. And he does have this staircase for his... Actually, wait, it looks like he includes is that a paintbrush? Or maybe another type of cigarette? Yeah, look at that. That has the Joker logo, and then put on a happy face with the stairs. I think it looks great. It's also pretty big, 32 by 20 by 18. Yeah, and it's 16% off with $4 shipping. So it's better price than Sideshow. Sideshow has it on Sideshow Seconds, but it's more expensive, and they add shipping, which is several $100s. And then you got the 1/3, which I've always liked this. 28 inches tall, 1/3 with the mask. Looks great. I'm going to rewatch this movie, like I said, and that will determine if I really want to buy this. The fact we're getting a second movie as well does kind of incline me to go this route. And I do think the overall wall would look better being Trinity, Darkseid. That's it. Because right now, when I see the other three next to Darkseid, it kind of it doesn't quite have such perfect symmetry. Anyways, folks, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do I A, just keep the League as is and continue original plan, or B, we still have just Batman, Superman, or Batman, Wonder Woman, and get rid of, one Aquaman and Suicide Squad, and then we just add Aquaman Bust? Or do we get rid of, all the remaining League, like Cyborg, Flash, and Shazam, and then get the Joker Bust in 1/3? And then everything is Bust 1/3. All symmetrical, and I'd probably get rid of Bane in that situation as well. It just wouldn't make as much sense. I'd just get rid of Bane and put Bell Bust there. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.